from customstrength.com, and I'm about to show you front squats. My preference is front squats over back squats generally, because back squats odds are you can lift more, but sometimes you can get away with bad form, whereas on a front squat, if your form isn't great, you just won't be able to do it. So there's actually 3 options for holding the bar, and which one you use will depend on your range of motion, both in the wrists and in the thoracic spine. If you have great range, then what you'll want to do is do basically a clean hold. So you'll bring your elbows up. It's go like this. Now as you can see this, I'm pushing it up against my neck. Arguably, I don't really have the mobility to do this, so it's not perfect, but yeah, basically with this version, elbows up, and you want to keep them together. You don't want to let them fall out. If your elbows drop down, then as you can see the bar will start to fall out. So keep the elbows up, and then movement is going to look like this. So you want to go down pretty much as low as you can without losing form. So if I start to, you see here that it's tipping, then I need to either correct the form, or it's too heavy, or it's too low. So it's a bit of a balancing act with that. Ideally, have someone take a look at your form. It might even just mean that you shoot a video and find someone else to look at it, or just look at yourself, or shoot someone on the internet. So that's option number 1 for the I've got fantastic range of motion. Option number 2, crossover. So you've got kind of a little notch in your muscles here. You can let the bar sit there. It takes a little while to get the hang of it. Usually when people do this first, it feels really off balance. This is a good option if you're staying fairly light. It's not a great option if you're getting heavy. You can hold the bar here, and then same thing. Do the squat down. You don't want to, again, you've got to make sure you keep your elbows up. If you let your elbows fall, the bar is going to start to fall, and you're going to be holding with your hands, which you don't want to be. Third option, and this is the one I typically use, we're going to use straps. So lifting straps, put it around the bar, tuck it through, and then you're going to place the straps about where your hands would be, go straight up, and then you basically, it's resting on your shoulders, and you're also holding it a little bit with the strap. And then same thing again, still important to keep the elbows up. Like this, and down. So give those a try. If you find that you just don't have the range for that, personally I don't really do front squats, my hip doesn't really like it. I'll typically do goblet squats, or more often than not split squats, rear foot elevated split squats, which you see in there. So if you're doing a program that calls for front squats and you can't do it within your sort of range of motion, work on that range of motion, but then also consider trying another version, because while it is a great exercise, it's not for